This is an in-progress product review of the Healthy Juicer by Lexen. I tried looking at the instruction manual last night so that I'd be able to just put it straight together, but this little instruction here says assemble parts 3 through 4 into the main body of the juicer 8. That is pretty much as far as the instructions go, but the pieces 3 through 4 are this piece here and this little bit here on the end. 8 would be all of the pieces, so right there I think they meant pieces 3 through 8. Gets a lot simpler then. It is actually very easy to put together. This piece doesn't necessarily come on, but mine did. Just slide it right into here. This piece has a little nylon ring inside it. If it doesn't, the package comes with extras. You can just line it in there and actually twist on counterclockwise, which is a pain if you don't remember that. Little tiny cap goes on there. That goes on clockwise. That's all pretty normal. Slides right in like that. That's very easy. Put this clip into a small hole in the back. Oh, it's not that small. And see, my counters are a little shallow, so the only place that I can twist it on is right here in the corner to get it nice and tight without breaking my fingers or anything else. Then the handle, you have to line up the grooves, and then clockwise to tighten it. Now the problem is, if you have a setup like my counter, where the only place that it'll fit with the clip to hold it steady in the corner is when you try to turn the handle, it does that. So I'm going to have to take it over to the breakfast nook, set it up again, and then try to juice. Now that I have the juicer set up somewhere that it shouldn't have any problems, this is a 2-piece juice catching cup. Has the mesh wire to catch any large lumps. The thing is, the diagram shows that it goes here on the side. If you don't realize that that little lip there curves around, you won't see that the little juice spout is under here, above the clip, in front of the handle, in a very awkward spot. So hopefully that won't drip badly. It looks like it's lined up all right. And you have to get your own little, nope, that's the wrong one. You're supposed to lock this in place. And, that's very fun. See how fun this is? There you go, locks in place. Then take a snip of my friend Fred here. I had to grow my own wheatgrass. There isn't anybody around here that sells it. And this is the first time I've ever grown wheatgrass and the first time I've ever juiced wheatgrass, so this should be fun. And put it in there. It's a little plunger thingy, because you're not supposed to use your fingers, obviously. This is not going well. I have to admit, it's pretty cool. The wheatgrass that's coming out here, that's the dried up, wrung out stuff, it just comes out in a tube, which is very neat. If you manage to trim your wheatgrass plant a little better than I do, the whole thing really shouldn't be making a mess. The juice is just now starting to drip right down into, yep, there it goes, down into the cup that holds it, and wow, is that a beautiful green. It smells just like the field outside my school when I was growing up, and I think that's pretty neat. Makes me think of spring, which is wonderful at this time of year. It works so easy. Of course, it is just a leafy green. They do recommend that if you want to juice fruits and vegetables, that you either get an electric machine or slice them up into thin slices so that it can, just kind of grip onto it a little better. But it works quite nice. It was pretty easy to take apart when I reassembled it, and all in all, so far I like the machine. Can't tell you anything about the grass, I haven't tasted it, but I like the machine. Now here I've bought some organic kale and some organic chard, and I found that the leaves that are thicker like that don't go down as easily as the grass did. So you need this little plunger thing, and that actually works great. It's loud, but it works great. Oh, that is loud. That seems to be creating a lot more juice than the grass did, but in the meantime, following instructions not to use my fingers to push it down. I like how, even though it's big leafy greens, it still comes out in a nice dry snake. Although it does drip. I might just need to tighten that, but you'll want to put something down under the bowl if the bowl doesn't go the whole way back down. But other than that, the machine works very well and is fairly easy to clean, but it can drip a bit. There is one bad thing about the design of this cup. Notice how it's curved so it can fit around the juicer. Problem is, if you forget that this end has a spout too, and you try to pour it out this way, oh, there it goes out both sides. Careful, remember to tilt it before you pour, or you're gonna regret it.